Hey Queens!
Hi Queens!
We hope that wherever you are in the Queendom, you're staying safe and healthy.
We are absolutely gutted we can't perform for you at West End Live this year, but do not fear because we are super excited to bring you a very special digital performance right here.
First up, we have Danielle and Courtney Bowman answering some of your questions that you sent in.
Hi, my name's Danielle and I play Catherine Parr in Six the Musical.
Hi, I'm Courtney Bowman and I play Anne Boleyn in Six the Musical on the West End, and I'm here to answer your questions.
I can't believe how successful it is. It's so much fun. The songs are really, really catchy. You leave singing them. It makes you feel good. It sends out a really good message about positivity and not comparing yourself to other people. I think people can identify with at least one of the queens also. And it's just such a feel-good show. How can you not fall in love with it?
I can't believe how big it is, and like since I joined, like everything's just like carrying on from the massive success that it was way back in 2017. Yeah, I just think it's so successful because it's history, like everyone kind of knows what it's about, like it's like staple British knowledge really to know who like the 6 wives of Henry VIII were, and it's kind of like plonking it from that time to bringing it into this century and making it more relatable to the kids today and the pop songs and the styles that everybody knows and is used to. It just works.
I'm not really sure. I definitely didn't expect it to be the way that it is. I guess I kind of expected it to be set a bit more in the past in terms of costume and staging. But I'm so glad that it is the way that it is, because it brings in a younger audience but also teaches them something. It's educational, but you retain the information because there's fun songs about it.
Well, at first I literally was like, what? Like, because the description originally was just like, the wives of Henry VIII, pop songs. And I was like, is that gonna work? Like, who knows if that's gonna work? And obviously it does. And it's just so clever, so smart. Lucy and Toby, legends, obviously. But yeah, like I didn't think at first it would work. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. And now I'm like, eating my hat. I'm the fool. But I think other people felt like that as well. But here they are, massive success.
For me personally, yeah, I think it was. Auditions are never easy anyway, but I was originally auditioned for 2 different queens. So to then get called back for Catherine Parr, I was really not expecting, and it's not a queen I ever saw myself playing. So that was quite scary, and I just thought, no, I can't do this. Here I am. But yeah, and the dancing as well, like it's not my strongest suit, so I was a little bit nervous about the dance rounds. But yeah, the good thing about the 6 audition process is that it's really fun, and all the girls are in the same room together, just like literally cheering each other on, which is what the show is about. So that's really, really lovely to have that experience in an audition, but it was kind of difficult, yes.
For me it was long. It was long hour days because I was in Jamie in the West End at the time. It was like 1 round of your own song. Well, I took 2. What did I do? I did Irreplaceable by Beyonce and No One, Alicia Keys, because that was in like a set list. They had like 6 songs or I think 9 that you could pick from, and No One was on there. So I was like, oh, nice. And then we came back and I was in for Arrogant and Boleyn the first time. So I went and did like half of No Way and the beginning half of Don't Lose Your Head. And then a dance call as well, and it was like a full day. It was a long day, but it was surrounded by so many amazing, brilliant women, and we got to watch each other, and we got to support each other, and oh, it was gorgeous. And then the next week, yeah, I was given 2 extra queens. So I was in for Aragon, Berlin, Cleves and Parr. So I had to do like their bits and bobs, and then we had to learn the beginning chat bit. It was just a lot to learn, but it was so much fun to learn, so that's absolutely fine. And then like dance around again, and it was surrounded by like similar girls, and there's like other girls planted in, and it was so nice to see people and like kind of make certain friendships or see old friends like from college or from other auditions or shows. So it was just like absolutely great. They asked me to do Don't Lose Your Head One More Time. I nearly ran into a wall, nearly broke my nose doing that because I had to run to go do a show. And then yeah, got the phone call halfway through a show when I was on for my understudy as well, so it was just like, the day was mad, but it was so great.
I definitely could have given you their last names, but probably not their first names, unfortunately. That's something that had just gone from my mind. But definitely their last names, for sure.
Yeah. I said that in the first question. It's just like, well, in my opinion, it's just like staple, standard knowledge to know who Henry VIII's wives were. Or if you didn't know, at least he had 6 wives. Like, it's iconic. Like, absolutely iconic to have that many wives.
This is always a hard question. We get asked this all the time. I'd love to give them all a go, to be fair. I think that would be quite fun. But if I had to pick one, I would have to say Aragon. Yes, Catherine of Aragon. She's just so sassy. Her song is really fun. And I love the like salsa vibe she's got going in her song as well. So I'd probably have to say Aragon. Yeah.
Probably my fellow interviewee, Catherine Parr. Yeah, love that part. Completely opposite to mine. That's why I think as well, because it's just, oh no, I don't know. Howard though as well. Nah, this is awful because I'm going to list all the queens. Do you know what? At the moment it's Parr, but last week it was Howard. But I also like No Way, and I love Aragon. I love all the queens, duh. Like, what's like, everyone's got to love them all. Do we need him in the show? I don't think. And that's that. Don't need to say anything else about women empowerment. We don't need him. We don't need Henry. No. So obviously you knew all like the basic stuff, like obviously you know the rhyme of like divorced but had died, divorced but had survived, but it was like little bits and bobs of like how short a lot of the marriages were. Like I didn't realise that like how long like Aragon and Henry were together and like the circumstances. Like I didn't know that she was in prison for that time. I just thought she was like, right, he's died, let me marry him. Like didn't know like particular bits like that. But obviously I've watched like the Tudors and stuff like that as well. So yeah, thank you everyone for your questions.
And now queens, the moment you've all been waiting for. Here is a very special rendition of House of Holbein. Ooh yeah.
Staying in the home.
In the home of Holbein, ja. Oh ja. Das ist gut, oh ja. Ja. The home of Holbein.
Hans Holbein goes around the world, painting all of the beautiful girls.
From Spain to France and Germany. The king chooses one, but which one will it be? You brings your corset, Will brings his inches. No one wants a vest over 9 inches.
So that Zoom makeup contains lit poison. At least your complexion will bring all the boys in.
Ignore the fear and you'll be fine. Will turns his fear into a 9.
So just say yeah and don't say nine.
Cause now you're in the home of Holbein, yeah! Oh yeah! Das ist gut, oh yeah! Yeah! The home of Holbein.
We must make sure the princesses look right.
When their time comes for a Holbein portrait.
We know what all the best inventions are to hold everything up.
Ja, it's wunderbar. For blonder hairs and you just add a magical ingredient
From your bladder.
Try these heels so high it's naughty, but we cannot guarantee that you'll still walk at 40. Ignore the fear and you'll be fine. Will turns his fear into a 9. So just say yeah and don't say nine. Cause now you're in the home of Holbein. Oh yeah! Das ist gut, oh yeah! Yeah! The home of Holbein.
Thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to see you all and get back on stage soon.
Day, enjoy West End Live. Woo! 2020. Yeah. Bye.
Remember, take care of your fellow queens and please stay safe.
Stay safe, queens.
Bye. See you soon. Mwah.